everyone, welcome back. Today we are doing a day in the life and I'm way behind schedule. I need to get out the door. I'm finally ready, all dressed and ready to go. I just have to throw on my shoes, get out the door. We have to go bring Colby to the bank to open up a bank account, drop him off at work, come back and get the boys, and then continue on with the rest of the chaos of the day. We'll get into that later. However, if you are new here, I'm Becca. I'm a single mom to 3 boys, and I do a lot of lifestyle motherhood content over here. If you like that type of content, be sure to hit the subscribe button and stick around. But we really need to get out the door. I'm in a rush, per usual. I swear I can never be on time to anything, but I'm trying. We have some things to do. We're gonna go take care of them and get on with the day. I'll pop back in a little bit and tell you what else is going on today, because that's not it. All right, I just got back to the house. That was not great. They were so backed up at the bank. I wanted to open an account for Colby and they were so backed up at the bank that I didn't have time to sit there. So I had to bring him to work, dropped him off. I tried to open up him a bank account through like their mobile app. They said I could do that. So I tried to do that because we had like 20 minutes before I had to drop him off for work. So I figured set that up, do that. I have to go get the kids now. When we get back, I think I'm gonna run to Target with them. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I have a lot that I have to get done today. Grayson has his first soccer practice today. So we have that a little bit later, but I really wanna run to Target. So I don't know, we'll see. When we get back, we might run to Target and grab a few things. I really want to get some stuff for the bathroom upstairs. I really want to do the bathroom like this weekend. Really just give my bathroom a little bit of a facelift. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and go get the kids and then possibly run to Target. We just got to wait and see, I guess. All right, I just got a cleaning video live and now I need to get moving again. I was gonna go to Target. However, I can't go to Target because there was like an incident downtown and now I'm not gonna be able to get to Target. So that's off the list for today, unfortunately. I'll probably do a TikTok when I go to Target and like just like shop with me and haul in that TikTok. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, it's Happily Ever Becca. And I do a lot of like content over there. I try to do like once a day. Sometimes it's like once every other day, but I do upload a lot of content over there. So if you're interested, go over there and follow me. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to go ahead and start doing lives, but I can't do it. I can't do it until I'm at 1,000 followers. So, and now everybody's coming in here. But I'm gonna put a load of laundry in the wash and then we're gonna start making dinner because Grayson has his first soccer practice tonight. So we need to hurry up, get fed, and then go to soccer practice. So I think I'm gonna go thaw out some tilapia and make that. Colby's not here tonight, so I probably won't make a ton of food. I'm gonna make noodles and probably corn and just do that. So let's go make some dinner. All right, we just got done eating dinner. Tristan is still grazing and drinking his juice. Grayson is upstairs getting in his soccer stuff. It's time for soccer practice. Time to head out and go do that. And then when we get back, it's gonna be shower time and getting ready for bed and all of that good stuff. Dinner was really good. I'm gonna put the rest of it away for Colby for when he gets off work. He can go ahead and eat some of that. But otherwise it was really good and super simple to make, super easy, super quick. That's how I need it on busy nights like this. So, and also better than getting takeout, which happens a lot around here on busy nights. But I'm proud of myself for not getting takeout tonight and just getting dinner done. And now we have it all done. I will clean this up either right before we leave or right after we get back. But yeah, let's go to soccer. All right, we are back from soccer. I just had the boys shower and get in pajamas, and now they're sitting in my room watching Bluey. I am about to go get in the shower, and then before I put them to sleep, I need to go get Colby from work. He's actually getting off early tonight, so I'm gonna go and pick him up and then come back and get the kids to sleep. But first I'm gonna shower just to get that out of the way, so when I come back, I can lay down and relax as well. Soccer was great. Grayson had a blast. Tristan got a little antsy having to sit still and like watching the other kids play. He hates it. And Grayson gets the same way whenever Tristan's playing t-ball. It's like just, you know. But it went good and I'm excited for this season. One of my friends and her son are on the team as well. So it'll be nice to have another parent there that I know. But before I hop in the shower, I'm going to sit and chat with you guys for a little while and pretty much just wrap this up, and then I'll just share some ending clips of like me getting ready for bed and taking a shower and everything, and maybe going to get Colby. But this will probably be the last time I talk, since I've probably talked way too much on this vlog today anyways. Today was kind of crazy. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I didn't even get a lot done, but it's been a whirlwind since I woke up. However, I wanted to talk about my surgery really quick. So, and by really quick, I mean probably not really quick, let's be honest. But my surgery went pretty well. So Ashley came down, and well, before that, so the Monday before that, I had what's called a blood patch, and they went in 2 spots in my spine because they don't know where the leak is. They went in 2 spots in my spine, and so basically what they do is they take your own blood and they inject it into your spine, and that hopefully finds the hole and patches it, right? A blood patch makes more sense. But so they do this while you're fully awake. It's basically like a spinal tap, but they inject, instead of taking fluid out to check the pressure, they put blood in. So they went in 2 different spots in my spine, and then while they put the needles in my spine, right? And then they drew blood from me, and they took vials of blood and put it in my spine, right? Very crazy experience. It immediately gave me, they kept saying you're gonna feel a lot of pressure in your back, but it wasn't so much pressure in my back that I felt. It was like an instant throbbing in my head, and they said that's also normal too from the pressure. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't ideal. I didn't love it. I don't want to have to do it again, but I probably will have to. So they basically said I'll know like immediately. I did have to be on bed rest for 48 hours. So I had that Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday I was on bed rest. And sorry, Monday and Tuesday I was on bed rest. And then Wednesday midday I was off bed rest. But I had my surgery early on Thursday morning. So I didn't even really get to check to see if I still felt it, because I was taking it so easy the whole week that there was no like way to even really check. However, the last few days I have noticed when I bend over and I stand up, I still have the headaches. Now, it's not nearly as bad, which is what they said. They said it might not completely work, but it might relieve some of the pain. And it definitely has. It's not nearly as bad as what it was. However, if I still have any bit of the pain, then obviously it didn't fully do its job. So I'm either going to have to go back in and do a blood patch again, or they're going to do some more testing, more spinal taps to figure out where exactly the leak is. But none of that can be done while I'm on blood thinners, which is going to be for max probably 6 months, minimum 3 months. So I can't do anything about it now until I'm off these blood thinners. But so that was that procedure. So then Thursday, I had my surgery for the aneurysm. I went in early Thursday morning. I was terrified. I was terrified. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even like, I don't cry very easily. And I mean, I haven't cried through any of these procedures, to be honest. I've been nervous, but I haven't cried through any of them. Like, I hold it together or whatever. But this one, no, because I've never gone under before, and the thought of it was just so scary, to be honest. The thought of it is just so scary. So the first time that they were like wheeling, they checked me in and everything. Ashley was there with me. She was super, super helpful because she was like chatting with me the whole time. So she was like kind of keeping my mind off of it. And then when they came in, they're like, okay, we're gonna wheel you back. I started crying. I was like so nervous, but I told them all, I was like, I'm really, really nervous. Like, I just don't, you know, I mean, I'm not like, I don't cause a scene or anything like that. I was just really emotional. So I went back, and then it was just like everybody said, like, they, you know, basically tell you to, you know, they put a mask over my face and they're like, take some deep breaths. And then next thing I know, I was being woken up. And I have a nickel allergy. So I have a nickel allergy, and the nurse had discussed it with me before I went back, but I hadn't seen the neurosurgeon before I went back. So somewhere along the lines, he had missed that. And so apparently he obviously figured it out. First off, I had like one of those bands on that says allergy, and the nurse knew, like, I'd had a conversation with the nurse about it or whatever. So it wasn't completely missed, but it was missed by the neurosurgeon, and he caught it after I was already out. So what he did was he kept me out, and then he went up and just looked at the aneurysm. So he went in through it wasn't even through my wrist, it was through my hand right there. There was like 2 dots because they went in 2 separate locations, because one time they went in one spot, the next time they went on another. But yeah, so they went in, he looked at the aneurysm, and then he woke me up. And he wakes me up and he's like, hey, I had to wake you up because I didn't realize that you had a nickel allergy. I was like, okay. And so he's like, usually nickel allergies are just like surface, like basically like skin allergies. And so he was like, I don't think it's going to be an issue. I don't think it's going to be a problem, because usually it's like on your skin that you have the allergic reaction, which is usually how it is for me. I get like a little bit of hives and everything whenever it's like on my skin or like in my ears or whatever, right? When it touches my skin in general, it, you know, I usually have a skin reaction to it. And he was like, usually that is just skin related. And obviously this isn't on my skin. It's within my body, in my brain, right? So it's not gonna be touching skin. So he's like, I don't think we have anything to worry about. And I was like, okay, well, what is the other option? He's like, there is no other option. This is what we have, and it's nickel. So I, you know, basically asked him his opinion, like how he felt about it, how confident he felt, you know, about it. And he said he doesn't think it'll cause an issue or anything. So I said, go ahead and do it. You know, just go ahead and do it. If I had a very serious reaction to nickel, if it was more than just like skin related, then obviously I wouldn't risk it. But I feel like even if I were to have a reaction, it still would be, you know, it wouldn't be life threatening. They all are aware of it. So I feel like, you know, and I knew I was going to be monitored for 24 hours at the hospital in ICU. So I was like, you know, they'll catch it, whatever. So they put me under again. So I went under twice. They put me under again, went in and put it in. And then they gave me Benadryl and another allergy medication. So when they went to go wake me up, I like couldn't even open my eyes. Like, I wasn't groggy or anything. I was just literally tired. Like, I remember them talking to me, but I was so tired that I was like, I couldn't wake up. And I remember he was like, just give me a thumbs up. And I was like, and then he ended up buying me a coffee because he felt so bad. about, you know, what had happened or whatever. So he bought me a coffee, which was very nice of him. I mean, I like my neurosurgeon. I trust him. I think he's a great doctor. But yeah, so they ended up having to put me put me under twice. And then, so you know, you're monitored for like the first hour in like the OR or whatever. And then they bring you into ICU and you're monitored there for 24 hours. So I was checked every hour. So they woke me up all night long. Ashley stayed with me until late into the night, and then she went home and fed the kids dinner and got them to bed for me, got them off to school the next morning. And then she came back to the hospital with me. I could not sleep. I mean, if you've ever stayed in a hospital, it's great. I cannot sleep in a hospital. I could not sleep. So I was like doing Q&A on Instagram to try and keep my mind busy or whatever, but I felt fine. Honestly, I felt fine. They actually tried to prescribe me a narcotic when I was leaving, and I had said to the nurse, I was like, I don't like, the pharmacy called me and was like, these are the medications you're gonna have. They obviously prescribed me a blood thinner and everything, and he like said this narcotic, and then he was like, you have to take this nasal spray with it, and blah, blah. I was like, I don't need any medication like that. Like, I'm fine. I don't need any medication like that. Like, I had a headache, but I've had headaches for so long that like it just wasn't even that big of a deal. And when I was talking to the nurse about it, I was like, I'm fine. Like, I do not need a narcotic. Like, I can take some Tylenol and call it a day. And she was like, I was like, why would they try to prescribe that to me? Like, I'm not in pain like that. And she was like, honestly, you're lucky, because most people who have this procedure, like, they're in a lot of pain. And they usually need it. And I was like, oh, that's wild. So I left the hospital, and I felt really run down and really tired, and it could either be from the allergy medicine they gave me or because I had to go under twice. I don't know what it was, but I had like a very mild lingering headache that I was taking Tylenol for. And then I just felt so drained last week. Like, I just had no energy. And then like when I tried to push myself one day to film part of a cleaning video, I like got nauseous and I was not feeling good and stuff. So I just really was like not gonna push myself and not going to force it. But now I feel back to normal this week. Thank goodness. I feel completely normal again, and I need to catch up because we are actually going to Disney for spring break, and that's in 2 weeks. So I have so much work I have to get done, and the fact that I had to take off pretty much last week and the week before, I'm so far behind, and I need to play catch up, and I need to get ahead for Disney. So life is going to be crazy the next few weeks, but I'm here. I'm back to posting regular content. That Q&A that I was going to do a couple weeks ago that I didn't end up being able to do because of everything going on and everything was sprung on me last minute, I'm going to do that as well. So, or actually I think by the time you see this vlog, that Q&A will actually be up. So if you missed it, go check it out. But yeah, life is just super crazy right now, but we're getting by. We're getting by. I'm so grateful that this procedure was done. I will know in a couple of months. They will do a scan to see if the aneurysm is completely gone from the stent, or if it isn't gone, then I might have to have this procedure again, which stinks, but it just is what it is. So fingers crossed that I don't have to and everything goes good. But if it does, it does. We'll make it work. Either way, my battery's dying and I need to go take a shower. So that catches you guys up on everything, and I've been talking for too long anyways. Let's go get in the shower and do our skincare routine.